50 critical must-know Pennsylvania CDL exam practice questions. If you want our full 375 question cheat sheet and interactive practice tests, the link is in the description. Now let's get to the first question. What is the recommended practice for shifting gears on railroad tracks? A. Do not shift gears while crossing. Select the proper gear before entering. B. Shift into neutral while crossing to reduce drivetrain wear. C. Shift gears rapidly while crossing to avoid stalling. D. Downshift on the track so you can accelerate faster afterward. The correct answer is A. Do not shift gears while crossing. Select the proper gear before entering. Shifting on the tracks could cause stalling or jerky movement. Keeping a steady speed across the tracks reduces the risk of getting stuck. What should you do if you are unsure whether your vehicle can safely pass under a bridge or overpass? A. Follow the vehicle ahead and assume you will fit if they do. B. Proceed slowly and rely on the posted speed limit sign for clearance. C. Honk and continue since bridges are built to standard heights. D. Stop and verify the clearance or choose an alternate route if in doubt. The correct answer is D. Stop and verify the clearance or choose an alternate route if in doubt. Misjudging clearance can lead to serious damage to the truck and the structure. Ensuring you have enough vertical space prevents accidents and costly repairs. When are wheel chocks typically required or recommended? A. When parked on an incline or any situation where rolling is a risk. B. Only when the engine is turned off for more than 10 minutes. C. Only when parked on flat ground. D. Only when unloading at a dock with the trailer doors open. The correct answer is A. When parked on an incline or any situation where rolling is a risk. Wheel chocks add an extra layer of security to prevent unintended movement. This is critical for safety when the parking brake alone may not be sufficient. Why is it dangerous to rely only on brake lights of vehicles ahead for speed and traffic flow adjustments? So, because brake lights are not used on highways. B. Some vehicles may have non-functional or dim brake lights, and traffic can change too quickly for you to react based solely on their lights. C. Because brake lights are only required at night. D. Because trucks are required to follow closely to see brake lights sooner. The correct answer is B. Some vehicles may have non-functional or dim brake lights, and traffic can change too quickly for you to react based solely on their lights. It is better to maintain a safe following distance and anticipate slowing. This proactive approach helps you react to potential hazards before they become emergencies. What is one safe practice for turning right with a long commercial vehicle? A. Accelerate through the turn to keep the trailer from off-tracking. B. Swing wide into oncoming traffic to create a larger turning radius. C. Turn from the left lane so you have extra room. D. Start and stay in your lane without swinging wide into oncoming traffic. The correct answer is D. Start and stay in your lane without swinging wide into oncoming traffic. Large trailers off track, so you must anticipate the path of the rear wheels. Swinging into opposing lanes can lead to head-on collisions. If a collision appears unavoidable, what should a commercial driver do? A. Turn sharply toward the most solid object to stop quickly. B. Accelerate to get through the impact zone faster. C. Close your eyes and hold the steering wheel tightly without changing speed. D. Try to steer to the least dangerous path and reduce speed as much as possible. The correct answer is D. Try to steer to the least dangerous path and reduce speed as much as possible. By aiming for a soft or empty space, you can mitigate the impact. Reducing speed lowers the force of the collision and can minimize injuries. What is a potential result of not maintaining proper torque on your vehicle's lug nuts? A. Wheels can loosen or detach, creating a serious safety hazard. B. The tires will gain extra tread life due to freer rotation. C. The suspension will automatically compensate and prevent problems. D. The engine may overheat due to increased wheel friction. The correct answer is A. Wheels can loosen or detach, creating a serious safety hazard. Lug nuts must be tightened to the manufacturer's specifications. Loose wheels risk accidents and legal violations. When approaching an intersection, what is a key step to ensure safety? A. Accelerate through quickly so you spend less time in the intersection. B. Honk continuously so cross-traffic knows you are coming. C. Look left, right, and left again before proceeding. D. Look straight ahead only to avoid distractions. The correct answer is C. Look left, right, and left again before proceeding. Intersections are high-risk areas where vehicles, cyclists, and pedestrians may enter your path unexpectedly. Double-checking all directions helps prevent accidents. What documents might a commercial driver be required to show during an inspection? A. Only your vehicle registration since CDL is not checked roadside. B. Your personal tax return and bank statements. C. A valid CDL current medical certificate and logbook or ELD records. D. A receipt for your last fuel purchase only. The correct answer is C. A valid CDL current medical certificate and logbook or ELD records. Enforcement officers check these documents to verify compliance with federal and state regulations. Being prepared with the correct paperwork helps avoid delays and possible penalties. How should you approach a curve or exit ramp in a commercial vehicle? A. Speed up in the curve to reduce time exposed to risk. B. Stay at the posted speed limit since ramps are designed for trucks. C. Slow down to a safe speed before entering the curve or ramp. D. Brake hard while in the curve to keep the trailer straight. The correct answer is C. Slow down to a safe speed before entering the curve or ramp. High center of gravity in commercial vehicles increases rollover risk. Entering too fast can cause loss of control or skidding. What is the basic speed law that applies even if there is a posted speed limit? A. Always drive exactly at the posted speed limit. B. Drive at a safe speed for current conditions. C. Drive 5 mph under the speed limit at all times. D. Drive as fast as traffic allows, even if conditions are poor. The correct answer is B. Drive at a safe speed for current conditions. Regardless of the posted limit, you must slow down if conditions are not ideal, such as in heavy traffic or bad weather. Safety and control are the highest priorities. What is the purpose of the final walk-around inspection after parking your vehicle at the end of a trip? A. To cool down the engine faster by opening the hood. B. To log your fuel economy before leaving the vehicle. C. To make sure the vehicle is parked perfectly centered. D. To identify any issues that develop during the trip. The correct answer is D. To identify any issues that develop during the trip. Problems can arise unexpectedly, so catching them early lets you address them before your next trip. This proactive step also helps ensure compliance with safety regulations. Why should you avoid traveling too closely beside another vehicle on a multi-lane road? A. Because it causes your turn signals to malfunction. B. Because it is illegal to drive next to any vehicle for more than 10 seconds. C. Because it increases wear on your steering tires. D. The other driver might drift into your lane or block your escape route in an emergency. The correct answer is D. The other driver might drift into your lane or block your escape route in an emergency. Holding a position in someone's blind spot also increases collision risk if they decide to change lanes. Spacing out helps maintain a safe cushion all around your vehicle. How should you handle a front-wheel skid in a commercial vehicle? A. Release the accelerator, gently steer in the desired direction and avoid hard braking. B. Accelerate to pull the vehicle straight. C. Steer sharply away from the direction you want to go. D. Brake hard to force the front tires to grip. The correct answer is A. Release the accelerator, gently steer in the desired direction and avoid hard braking. Front-wheel skids limit your steering ability, so regaining traction is key. Staying calm and easing off the gas helps the tires reconnect with the road. Why is it crucial to signal your intentions well in advance when driving a large commercial vehicle? A. Because signaling early can confuse other drivers and should be avoided. B. Large vehicles need extra space to maneuver and other drivers need time to anticipate your moves. C. Because turn signals are optional if you are moving slowly. D. Because signaling late is only a problem for small cars. The correct answer is B. Large vehicles need extra space to maneuver and other drivers need time to anticipate your moves. Turning, merging, or changing lanes in a big rig takes more time. Early signals help other road users maintain safe distance. How should you test your parking brakes during a pre-trip inspection? A. Release the parking brake and accelerate hard to see if it slips. B. Pump the service brake pedal quickly until it feels soft. C. Set the parking brake and gently pull forward in a low gear to confirm it holds. D. Turn the engine off and roll the vehicle slightly to test it. The correct answer is C. Set the parking brake and gently pull forward in a low gear to confirm it holds. This quick check ensures the parking brake can prevent movement. It's an essential part of verifying your vehicle's safety before hitting the road. Why is proper cargo securement important beyond preventing cargo from shifting? A. It's required by federal regulations and ensures safety of everyone on the road. B. Because it improves the truck's aerodynamics and top speed. C. Because only lightweight cargo needs to be secured. D. Because securement is optional if the load is inside a sealed trailer. The correct answer is A. It's required by federal regulations and ensures safety of everyone on the road. Loose or falling cargo can cause accidents and injuries. Properly securing loads helps you avoid violations and keeps the roadway safer. What is the primary cause of skids in a commercial vehicle? A. Skids are primarily caused by driving too slowly. B. Skids only happen when tires are overinflated. C. Driving too fast for conditions or making sudden changes in direction or speed. D. Skids are mainly caused by using cruise control in clear weather. The correct answer is C. Driving too fast for conditions or making sudden changes in direction or speed. Large vehicles are more susceptible to skids due to their mass and momentum. Smooth, controlled driving significantly lowers this risk. What is the primary function of the vehicle's suspension system? A. To reduce the need for tire pressure checks. B. To increase engine horsepower under load. C. To control the air compressor and brake air supply. D. To support the load and keep the axles in place. The correct answer is D. To support the load and keep the axles in place. A properly maintained suspension system provides stability and handling. It also helps protect cargo and reduces wear on other components. How often should a commercial driver check the load or cargo during a trip? A. Only at the end of the trip. B. Every 500 miles regardless of time. C. Within the first 50 miles of starting and then every 3 hours or 150 miles, whichever comes first. D. Only when you hear a noise or feel handling change. The correct answer is C. Within the first 50 miles of starting and then every 3 hours or 150 miles, whichever comes first. This check ensures nothing is shifted or come loose. Regular inspections greatly reduce the risk of accidents from falling cargo. What is a key factor in anticipating traffic flow when driving a commercial vehicle? A. Consistently looking 12-15 seconds ahead to spot slowing or stopped traffic. B. Looking down at the dashboard frequently to monitor gauges. C. Only watching the vehicle directly in front of you. D. Focusing mainly on your mirrors so you can react behind you. The correct answer is A. Consistently looking 12-15 seconds ahead to spot slowing or stop traffic. Large trucks require more distance to stop or change lanes safely. Scanning well down the road helps you make smooth, safe adjustments. What should you do if your hood suddenly flies up while driving? Oh, turn sharply to the shoulder without checking mirrors to stop quickly. B. Accelerate to reach a safer stopping place faster. C. Brake as hard as possible immediately. D. Look through the side windows, slow down gradually, and pull over safely. The correct answer is D. Look through the side windows, slow down gradually, and pull over safely. Losing forward visibility is alarming, but panic braking can cause a crash. Controlled deceleration and checking your mirrors helps you stop without endangering others. How can cracked brake drums or discs affect your braking performance? A. They can lead to weakened braking and potential brake failure. B. Cracked drums only affect noise, not braking performance. C. Cracks seal themselves once the brakes heat up. D. Cracks are normal and improve braking by increasing friction. The correct answer is A. They can lead to weakened braking and potential brake failure. Cracks may expand under heat and stress, compromising the brake's integrity. Early detection and replacement prevent dangerous on-road failures. When should you dim your headlights from high beam to low beam? A. Never, because high beams help you see hazards sooner. B. Only when you see reflective road signs. C. Only when another driver flashes their lights at you. D. Within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle or when following another vehicle closely. The correct answer is D. Within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle or when following another vehicle closely. High beams can blind other drivers and create a dangerous situation on the road. Using low beams in these scenarios improves safety and courtesy. Why do commercial drivers need to be mindful of overhead power lines? A. Because power lines interfere with the GPS and cause wrong directions. B. The vehicle's height or antennas might contact them, causing electrocution or damage. C. Because overhead wires are always insulated and safe to touch. D. Because power lines can cause tires to deflate if you drive under them. The correct answer is B. The vehicle's height or antennas might contact them, causing electrocution or damage. Trucks and buses are taller than ordinary cars. Being aware of wires prevents hazardous electrical incidents. Want to pass the test on the first try? Get the complete 375-question cheat sheet and interactive practice tests at dmvsuccess.com. Click the link in the description to easily ace your CDL exam. Now back to the questions. How soon must you place reflective triangles or flares if your commercial vehicle breaks down on the road? A. Immediately, all placed 5 feet in front of the vehicle. B. Within 10 minutes of stopping at distances of approximately 10 feet, 100 feet, and 200 feet behind the vehicle. C. Within 30 minutes placed all together directly behind the bumper. D. Only after calling dispatch placed 50 feet behind the vehicle. The correct answer is B. Within 10 minutes of stopping at distances of approximately 10 feet, 100 feet, and 200 feet behind the vehicle. This early warning helps other drivers notice your stopped vehicle. Proper placement prevents collisions and adheres to safety regulations. How does driving with underinflated tires affect vehicle handling? A. It reduces traction, increases rolling resistance, and can lead to blowouts. B. It improves handling because a softer tire grips better in all conditions. C. It has no effect as long as the tread depth is legal. D. It reduces heat buildup and lowers the chance of blowouts. The correct answer is A. It reduces traction, increases rolling resistance, and can lead to blowouts. Underinflation causes uneven tire wear and excessive heat buildup. Properly inflated tires improve fuel efficiency and overall safety. What is the safest way to climb into or out of a commercial truck's cab? A. Jump down quickly to save time. B. Use only one hand so you can carry items easily. C. Step on the tire tread for better reach instead of using the steps. D. Maintain 3 points of contact, 2 hands and 1 foot or 2 feet and 1 hand at all times. The correct answer is D. Maintain 3 points of contact, 2 hands and 1 foot or 2 feet and 1 hand at all times. This method helps prevent falls by ensuring you always have a secure grip or footing. Slips and falls from the cab are a common injury, so careful entry and exit are crucial. Why is it critical to monitor your mirrors frequently while driving a commercial vehicle? A. To make sure the trailer lights are always on. B. To avoid being ticketed for not maintaining a constant speed. C. To check surrounding traffic, blind spots, and the condition of your vehicle or cargo. D. To reduce fuel use by minimizing lane changes. The correct answer is C. To check surrounding traffic, blind spots, and the condition of your vehicle or cargo. Large vehicles have bigger blind spots, making it harder to see other cars. Regular mirror checks help you react quickly to changes around you. What is one visible sign that a commercial vehicle may be overloaded? A. The steering wheel feels lighter at highway speed. B. The engine sounds quieter than normal at idle. C. The vehicle's headlights appear brighter than usual. D. The suspension sags excessively and the vehicle sits lower than normal. The correct answer is D. The suspension sags excessively and the vehicle sits lower than normal. Overloading can strain brakes, tires, and other systems. It also increases stopping distance and decreases maneuverability. What is the proper method for braking on a long downgrade if your vehicle does not have a retarder? A. Use the parking brake intermittently to save the service brakes. B. Ride the brakes lightly the entire way down. C. Shift into neutral and use the brakes as needed. D. Use the snub braking technique. Apply brakes to drop 5 mph below your safe speed, release, and repeat. The correct answer is D. Use the snub braking technique. Apply brakes to drop 5 mph below your safe speed, release, and repeat. Repeated heavy braking can lead to brake fade. Snubbing keeps your brakes from overheating while safely managing your speed on steep hills. What is a common indicator of a leaking or faulty exhaust system? A. The tires will wear more evenly than usual. B. You may smell exhaust fumes inside the cab or see visible leaks on exhaust components. C. The windshield wipers may slow down during acceleration. D. A louder radio volume is required to hear music. The correct answer is B. You may smell exhaust fumes inside the cab or see visible leaks on exhaust components. An exhaust leak can introduce carbon monoxide into the cab, posing a significant health hazard. Prompt repair ensures both driver safety and engine efficiency. Under which circumstance are you required to stop at railroad tracks even if no train is visible? A. Only if you are driving below the posted speed limit. B. Only if the crossing lights are flashing, even if the gate is up. C. Only if there is another vehicle stopped ahead of you. D. If your cargo or type of vehicle legally requires a stop, e.g. buses, certain hazmat vehicles. The correct answer is D. If your cargo or type of vehicle legally requires a stop, e.g. buses, certain hazmat vehicles. Certain vehicles must always come to a full stop at railroad crossings. This rule is to ensure extra caution where a train could appear without much notice. What is included in checking the security of your fuel tanks during a pre-trip inspection? A. Verifying that the caps are tight and there are no leaks or loose mounting straps. B. Testing the fuel octane rating to ensure it matches engine requirements. C. Making sure the tanks are filled to the top to prevent air in the system. D. Draining a small amount of fuel to check for water contamination on every trip. The correct answer is A. Verifying that the caps are tight and there are no leaks or loose mounting straps. Fuel leaks create fire hazards and environmental risks. Securely fastened tanks also prevent shifting or damage while driving. When should you perform an air leakage test on an air-braked commercial vehicle? A. Daily or during every pre-trip inspection. B. Only during annual inspections or when a mechanic requests it. C. Only after you have been driving for at least 4 hours. D. Only if the air tanks were drained the previous day. The correct answer is A. Daily or during every pre-trip inspection. This test checks for leaks that could reduce braking efficiency. Identifying air leaks early prevents sudden brake loss on the road. When should you check the security of your trailer coupling? A. Only at the start of the week. B. Before each trip and whenever you stop. C. Only after driving at highway speed for at least 2 hours. D. Only when the trailer feels like it is swaying. The correct answer is B. Before each trip and whenever you stop. A loose or damaged coupling can lead to a trailer disconnecting on the road. Frequent checks help catch problems early and ensure a safer journey. What is off-tracking in commercial driving? It's when the engine loses power while climbing a hill. B. It's when the trailer sways side to side at highway speed. C. It's when the truck drifts out of its lane due to wind. D. It's when the rear wheels take a tighter path during a turn than the front wheels. The correct answer is D. It's when the rear wheels take a tighter path during a turn than the front wheels. Off-tracking can cause the trailer or rear wheels to hit curbs or objects. Being aware of this phenomenon helps you plan and execute turns safely. What is the purpose of your daily vehicle inspection report? DVIR. A. To track the number of deliveries made each day. B. To document vehicle defects and repairs, ensuring the truck is roadworthy before and after a trip. C. To record your weekly fuel purchases for tax purposes. D. To document your route choices for dispatch review. The correct answer is B. To document vehicle defects and repairs, ensuring the truck is roadworthy before and after a trip. This report alerts drivers and mechanics to any issues that need attention. Keeping accurate DVIRs is also required by federal regulations. How can you reduce brake fade on steep downgrades? A. Brake continuously with light pressure to keep speed constant. B. Use the parking brake to reduce heat on service brakes. C. Use proper braking techniques, rely on engine or transmission braking, and avoid continuous pressure on the brake pedal. D. Shift into neutral so the engine does not strain. The correct answer is C. Use proper braking techniques, rely on engine or transmission braking, and avoid continuous pressure on the brake pedal. Brake fade occurs when brakes overheat from prolonged use. Alternating between braking and letting them cool preserves braking power. Why is it critical to keep your windshield and mirrors clean? A. Because dirt on mirrors increases fuel consumption. B. Because clean glass improves radio reception. C. Because it is only required during annual inspections, not daily driving. D. Clear visibility helps you spot potential hazards early and react safely. The correct answer is D. Clear visibility helps you spot potential hazards early and react safely. Dirt, glare, or ice can obscure your vision of other vehicles and road signs. Regular cleaning also fosters better awareness of blind spots. What is the significance of checking the battery box during a pre-trip inspection? A. To verify the battery box is empty so it does not add weight. B. To ensure battery connections are secure and the battery is in good working condition. C. To ensure the battery acid level is high enough to clean terminals. D. To confirm the battery is warm enough to increase fuel economy. The correct answer is B. To ensure battery connections are secure and the battery is in good working condition. Electrical failures in large vehicles can be costly and dangerous. A thorough check helps prevent breakdowns and maintains reliable power to key systems. What is the proper procedure for entering traffic from a stop in a commercial vehicle? A. Wait for a gap that is only large enough for a passenger car. B. Pull out slowly even if it forces other vehicles to brake. C. Signal, check traffic in all directions, and proceed only when it is safe to merge. D. Enter quickly without signaling to avoid delaying traffic. The correct answer is C. Signal, check traffic in all directions, and proceed only when it is safe to merge. Commercial vehicles accelerate more slowly than passenger cars, so planning and caution are essential. Being sure that you have sufficient space helps avoid collisions and sudden braking by other drivers. What is the purpose of anti-lock braking systems, ABS, on commercial vehicles? A. They allow you to steer better by locking the wheels evenly. B. They replace the need to use service brakes on downgrades. C. They help prevent wheel lockup and maintain steering control during emergency braking. D. They shorten stopping distance in every situation, including ice. The correct answer is C. They help prevent wheel lockup and maintain steering control during emergency braking. ABS pulses the brakes rapidly to keep traction. Maintaining steering ability significantly improves accident avoidance. What type of cargo is most likely to cause a rollover risk if not secured properly? A. Palletized goods, shrink-wrapped tightly and centered. B. Liquid or top-heavy loads. C. Dry gravel loaded evenly in the bottom of the trailer. D. Lightweight cardboard boxes stacked low on the floor. The correct answer is B. Liquid or top-heavy loads. Shifting or sloshing weight raises the center of gravity and destabilizes the vehicle. Adequate securement and smooth driving reduce this rollover likelihood. When must you use your seatbelt while operating a commercial motor vehicle? A. Always, whenever the vehicle is in motion. B. Only when driving on highways or interstates. C. Only when hauling hazardous materials. D. Only when driving at night or in bad weather. The correct answer is A. Always whenever the vehicle is in motion. Wearing a seatbelt is required by law and significantly reduces the risk of injury in an accident. It also helps you maintain control by keeping you firmly in your seat. Which type of fire extinguisher is generally recommended for commercial vehicles? A. A carbon dioxide-only extinguisher for electrical fires exclusively. B. A water-only Class A extinguisher. C. A multi-purpose ABC fire extinguisher. D. A kitchen Class K extinguisher only. The correct answer is C. A multi-purpose ABC fire extinguisher. ABC fire extinguishers are effective on wood, paper, liquids, electrical, and grease fires. This versatility is crucial when hauling diverse loads. Why should you use extra caution when driving near pedestrians and cyclists? A. Because pedestrians must always yield to trucks and crosswalks. B. Because your horn will always be heard and prevent any conflict. C. They can be unpredictable and they have no protection in a crash. D. Because cyclists are required to ride on sidewalks near trucks. The correct answer is C. They can be unpredictable and they have no protection in a crash. Large vehicles take longer to stop and have bigger blind spots. Allowing ample room and being attentive reduces the risk of serious injury. Which piece of emergency equipment are commercial drivers generally required to carry? A. Warning triangles or flares. B. A spare tire and jack. C. A tow strap rated for the vehicle weight. D. A flashlight and first aid kit only. The correct answer is A. Warning triangles or flares. Emergency warning devices are essential for alerting other drivers if you must stop or break down. They help prevent collisions by making your vehicle more visible in emergencies. What can happen if you overload an axle on a commercial vehicle? A. It only affects the radio and electrical systems. B. It improves traction and reduces stopping distance. C. It may lead to tire blowouts, reduced handling, or damage to roads. D. Nothing as long as the total vehicle weight is under the limit. The correct answer is C. It may lead to tire blowouts, reduced handling, or damage to roads. Axles have specific weight limits based on design. Exceeding those limits makes the truck harder to control and puts more stress on road surfaces. Why are tire checks particularly important during hot weather? A. Heat makes tires softer, so underinflation is always better. B. High temperatures increase tire pressure and the risk of blowouts. C. Hot weather eliminates the need to check tire pressure. D. Tire pressure always drops in heat, causing better traction but more wear. The correct answer is B. High temperatures increase tire pressure and the risk of blowouts. Tires under heavy loads are more vulnerable to heat. Regular checks and proper inflation can prevent dangerous tire failures. That's it for this Pennsylvania CDL exam practice test. To get the full study guide and guarantee you pass, click the link in the description. See you in the next one.